Brack. Set the timer. Let's check out the arena. It's fast asleep. You got talent, kid. I think you might even get good enough to take me on to someday. In fact, I'm looking forward to it. Until then, good luck. How does he know I have talent? He's never fought me before. He's never seen me fight. Hey kid, you're looking to join the MS duels? I wouldn't if I were you. This isn't a game. I play for keeps here. Don't take this the wrong way, but stay out if you want to stay alive. Keeps as in, like, do I get to keep the mech that I battle? Because that'd be cool. Maybe a good way of getting some more mechs. Hey, check it out. You can watch the fights on these monitors here. I guess that means if we enter, it'll be on TV too. Cool. Average of 5 new RPGs a month. Sounds about right. Shut up. Get out of here and leave me alone. Rude. Hey, you new kid? You're here to join the MS Duels. Head to the counter in the rear. Come on, get moving. I mentioned to mix it up with some new blood. What's a kid like you doing in a place like this? Better go home before you get hurt. This isn't a nursery school, you know. Eligible to participate in the Rookie League. You battle in the Rookie League? Sure. If you lose, there's no guarantee you'll make it alive. Sure. Excellent. Now, if you follow me, I'll show you to the battlefield. Where the Rookie League will be awarded a special part called a front charge, which restores the energy of those in the front line. Good luck. So it doesn't seem like there's any cost to going to the MS battles, and you basically just get a prize. Ladies and gentlemen, Rookie League Match 1 is about to begin. Victor of all 4 matches shall be awarded a spectacular prize and can advance to the Master League. So we only have like one mech we're going in here with. Good luck, participants. Let the battle begin. Because Zaku's in a goof, unless these are like harder variants, these guys are extremely dead. Well, they withstood one hit. That's about all. They're definitely harder versions of the basic ones, but they're still not like hard. Assuming we don't get a free heal between battles. At least we don't have to pay to join. Nice fighting. The winner is Team Tristan, their first appearance at the Coliseum. Fighting's only just begun. There's more thrills and chills to come. Ready for Rookie League Match 2? Okay, so there's multiple matches. Dominating the match, Team Tristan wins. How will they fare against the next battle? It's anyone's guess. Get ready, folks. Time for Rookie League Match 2. Assuming all the damage we take carries over. It does. Alright. So many doms. Dom, da dom, dom. All but one. Park is dead. And they've succeeded. It's like something they concentrate on one dude. Whereas the one dude who I used Gatling Fire on is the one that defended. They never mentioned how many battles there were. I'm assuming it's probably like at least 3. What a fight, what a fight. Coming out of nowhere, Tristan scores a second victory. Battle's only half hour, I guess 4. Still anybody's game. If they say no. Too bad, kids. Here's hoping Tristan puts on a better show next time. I'm assuming we have to start back from scratch. I guess we don't get any money and we don't, like, win, so... Leagues. 4 duels in the Rookie League to receive an award and the right to advance to the Master League. Champion League. Arena rules are identical to the rules of actual combat, except every battle you fight, they're at full health and you're not. If you lose a duel, you might end up losing your life too. Remember, if you find yourself in trouble, you can always forfeit. Yeah. You will die. Are you sure you want to continue? So he has like no range weapons worth firing, so it's like, nah, you don't get. I guess yeah, he doesn't have Ian. I guess I don't have any attached weapons. You can always make Tristan like a range dude, but yeah. Plus 360 version of Enchanted Arms. I think is the PS3 version is supposed to be like pretty bad. I mean, worse. There's one game that's like on 360 only, and there's another one that's, I forget which one. The one that was just released on 360 and PS3. I think it's something similar. Eternal Sonata or something like that. One of them was bad in the PS3 or something like that. There was like some issues with it or something like that, like very laggy or whatever. A bad port. What a fight, what a fight. Coming out of nowhere, Tristan scored the second victory. Let's see what the third one is. Yeah, pretty sure there's one where like the 360 version is like I'll be playing the 360 version over the PS3. You know, like PlayStation systems are generally where I go on for like my collection. That one's like, I heard was PS3 version was pretty bad, so I picked up the 360 version. Might have been the, let's see, 360. Let's take a look at my collection here. It might be Enchanted Arms because I own that on 360, but I don't own PS3. So yeah. Enchanted Arms might be the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, it must be Enchanted Arms I'm thinking about. I have Eternal Sonata on the PS3, so who knows? A lot of dudes. Putting 3 DOMs is hard. Never got a GAN in there too, and 4 DOMs. This would be a nasty battle. Well, I mean, the PS3, if the PS3 version came out later, which a lot of times it did, then yeah, it makes sense they would have had extra stuff, right? For some reason I doubt we're going to be surviving this battle. no damage. Yes, the third battle of this one's a little on the tough side, so we definitely won't be able to handle the fourth battle. I mean, there's no point even continuing here. We're not even going to survive this battle. Definitely need to grind a little bit before we even try this. It's a big difficulty spike between, you know, the first one's pretty easy, second one's like, alright, that's doable but tough. Third one's like, nope. You're gonna die. Yeah, that one was kind of weird. It's like until the remaster there was like, or yeah, I guess the remaster. It was the only Tales game that was like on Xbox. I was gonna say it's not the almost said it's the only Tales game that wasn't on a Sony system, but you know, all the Nintendo only ones exist, so I didn't. I was just dying miserably to this. I haven't done any shopping in this area. I don't have any money to shop. If there is a merchant. I saw the basic merchant over here, but let's see if there's anybody interesting around here. See any hidden chests anywhere? So I'm going pretty far in this direction. Yep. Something secret back here. Hacking tools. Oh, Bawu data. That's 30 that we can get up to this point. 3 caps. Ooh, 10,000 credits. PN charger. Cap large. Yeah, can't buy much for 10,000. There's no shops around here anyways. Nope, no shops. Maybe 25. Must be an upgraded version of that knuckle thing. Shining Vulcan. It's very small for shoulder-mounted guns. Yakushiki beam rifle. Fancy looking. See if we can fit this on anybody. for the Vulcan guns. Almost make this fit. If I shuffled things around, I probably could. I definitely not with this thing. It's too big. Is there like a version of this that's like one bigger? The large double beam gun. So could squeeze a large double beam gun there. Gundam is so small. I need to replace this one just because it has like no room for anything. those shoulder-mounted things. I could probably squeeze a... It looks like a challenge. If you're man enough for your life online, step on right up. So definitely a couple things to... We got a Coliseum, we got these random boss fight thingies. Anything else in Australia? Imagine that's the main reason for Australia to exist, the Coliseum. I haven't checked any other random encounters on the field, but... Imagine that little thing down there is Antarctica. What's left of it after the polar ice caps melted, probably. There's another one here. This one's yellow, so it's probably doable, but... Antarctica... Let's get something on this island. Oh. We can't access yet. Found the world's butthole. Never went this far south of the, Okay, I guess we wouldn't have been able to go down further south than this, so... So we got this entire area here that's inaccessible until now. So probably some difficult enemies. I don't see any encounters, but... So we can only land over here and then walk up there. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you think about it, like how many planes would be able to carry around some? Someone's definitely suspicious here. Be able to carry on a whole bunch of Gundams like that. Kinda need a big Gundam carrier. Nothing on those islands. This game, probably not cheap. I imagine there wasn't a lot of copies of this one out there, so this is a special dungeon here in Canada. Wait, have we been here? It's on the map, so we must have been here? Unless this, maybe this is like the lost place, but like another entrance. In Greenland. So G system in Greenland. Oh, yeah, Japan's the only place I haven't been to yet. So G system in Greenland, we got like a dungeon in Canada. Bunch up here. Bunch up here. Oh, there's a hard boss there. Well, no, the white base wouldn't make sense because they don't have any ships that can go into space at this point. You remember, humanity got kind of like absolutely destroyed there 60 years ago, so plane is about the best they can do here. They can't just get a space-worthy ship here. You have to like land over here to go somewhere, but is there any? I guess that's the only way to get to that dungeon I saw, which I'm assuming was the fact that it's showing up on my map means it must be the other side of the lost city or whatever. Be a long walk over there though. Probably full of hard enemies. It's really hard to friggin' land in this game. I went to Australia. It has a Coliseum on it. It's 4 rounds, and I was able to handle the first 2 rounds, but that third round was pretty brutal. I mean, I guess I would have to definitely have to. They were using bazookas, so I'm assuming I need like chaff field. Like I would definitely have to use chaff field or something to have a chance. No, I mean that's pretty much what's in Australia right now. So looks exactly the same. Hey, McCaw. How's it going? Let's see what's in Japan. Looks like a wreck town over here. Can't do anything with this one. Hey, check out this forest. I bet there's something hidden in here. Interesting. Maybe even buried treasure. Come on, let's look around. Oh, an actual hidden dungeon. It's gonna be a chocobo forest. better the enemy's going to be in here. You're going to get wrecked. Barrier Marasai. Easy enough, it seems. Now they just got more shit attached to them. Well, at least the enemies here don't seem particularly difficult, so... It's a cool, like... optional dungeon that we can, you know, actually explore and not get murdered in the first encounter. Support craft at a butt crack. That would be amazing. Some hyper tanks. Shield Zakukais. Boo. That's annoying. There's like countered like every single one of our attacks there. That's so rude. Now they're going to use like chaff to be extra annoying. Oh, wow. Congratulations! 61 hours? So I'm halfway there is what you're saying. Got a ways to go. Fucking bean fields, man. Beanfield. So the first encounter was just like a tease. The second encounter is the one that makes you like pissed off there. Both of them are using boost, so one of them is going to be a beam field probably. Really wanted them dead. We can even go through these guys' defense here. Adventure Persian. You're welcome. And these guys are kicking my ass here. And they're fast too, so pretty good chance I'm dead here. Thought so. It was an annoying battle. So the first encounter is like, oh, this is gonna be easy. Second encounter is like, nope. Second to last. Oh man. This guy's hit hard. Final Fantasy 12 been the last. A few days later, you had a PS3. And you actually had some games to play on your PS3? I remember picking up PS3 and then like day one and then not really playing anything on it until like a year later because there's really not much in the way of games. Plus, Hugo nominee, nice. I mean, I remember playing some, what was that game there from, was it Naughty Dog? Not Naughty Dog, but the other one there. One where you, first-person shooter with, like, aliens and stuff. That's about it. Probably Planet was a little later release, though, isn't it? The Resistance, that's the one. Played a bunch of that, and that's about it. Went back to my PS2 for a while. Didn't click with MotorStorm. Nope. Really bad start. Ow! Stop it! God damn it. 4 of these. Stupid. Come on, man. What the fuck? Alright, so this place sucks. This place really sucks. Jesus Christ, man. For something called like a shield, you think they would, like, I don't know, not just do massive fucking fist damage. Alright, so much for this place being like, oh yeah, this is easy. Literally the first encounter is like a joke, and then after that it's like, nah, you're just gonna die. I wonder if the counter-attack thing, like the prevent melee attack thing, would even work on like boost attacks like that. So the fact that there was like a special encounter there, like a special dungeon, means that there's probably other places like that with like special dungeons and whatnot. Because it's a boost attack. Let's see what kind of enemies we have in Canada here. See if we can make it to the other side of the Lost City. Not melee boosts. It doesn't. Jet Field and Beam Field will do nothing against melee. We can all repair. Definitely not. Definitely not a place to be fighting. First encounter, just murdering us. Yeah, except the AI always cheats and it'll always attack the person who used the counter instead of like anybody else, so basically it does nothing. PlayStation Home. So far, Japan seems to be the only place that has like enemies I could probably handle. Well, I haven't really checked the other places. There was another, yeah, just east of Australia. There was like a yellow encounter, so maybe a boss I can handle. I remember playing some PlayStation Home back in the day, but one of those things is just like cool to check out for a minute and like, alright, that's it. Right here. Big cannon. It's pretty big. Yeah, beam attack, so anti-beam attack when he's got he's ready. Ow! Yeah, we definitely need beam field ready for that one. Jesus. It's faster going north to the South Pole. That's how the Earth works, right? You know, this is one thing when you're playing this on like a JRPG, like a fake world, where it's like, okay, it's probably some sort of weird tourist world that doesn't exist. When you're doing this on Earth, like, come on, that's supposed to go to the north, up north to the South Pole here. The only games that kind of did it right was like the Uncharted Waters games. Alright, so Aeon needs to get ready for that super attack there. Ow, what the fuck? Come on. We defended and still did like 1,000 damage to us because of a crit. I don't know if crits would just... Crits might just bypass defense, so... So if you're defending, you get crit, you're taking damage as if you didn't defend. Zone doesn't go off until I guess they do their attack. first because it's like faster. I figured the counter zone would like go first, but nope. It's not fair is what it is. It's cheating. Cheating cheaters. Yeah, but I don't cheat. I don't start the battle with like 50 energy like the enemy does. Where's the kaboom? Yes, thanks so much for the 58 months awesome support. I did it. But Aeon was slower than Fritz, but Bit of time to heal myself up here. World Cup. Who's playing the World Cup? Haven't kept up with that at all. Miss, come on, man. New Zealand. Nice. Tough battle. Hyper Cannon. 10,000 XP. Question is, were you able to fit this anywhere? It's probably gonna be a big boy. It's pretty big. Can't fit it on her. Fit it on him. Full Metal or the Yakushiki. It's 5. It's basically only good if you're for the you're using like all fire, so. Kind of an awkward shape for this guy. Probably better with the Hakujiki. They'll just switch him, switch Fritz and Vargas around. Let's go to... So was there a mech dude in Coliseum? So we'll just go to the... Looks like I can just auto-drive. I'm assuming I can auto-drive him anywhere in the world. It's really annoying trying to land these things. Diggins Rock's probably the only trying to think of other places I can actually go to or I can customize my mech. It's kind of annoying you need to go to the mech dude to like have one person step out of the mech and the other person climb in. Oh, the game just loves like throwing crap in here. Auto equip. Alright, let's put some metal guards. Let's put like a shitty gun cannon and a shitty flame launcher. A beam saber. Done. The most useless auto whatever thing in this game. So can't use this with the Gatling gun. Thinking of that Gundam one, but it's just in the wrong spot. Well, if I move that, no, it's not gonna work. I was thinking maybe if I swap these around, but then I still need like this spot. If this wasn't here, then I can put the Gundam one here. But if I put like a smaller saber, like a beam saber, I can put the Gundam one here. Good enough. Wish I had another one of the large double beam guns. This one here. Okay, so you can't have this one with melee weapons. It's not like she needs the melee weapon. Can I put the thing on the same thing as melee weapons? Let's see. This one as badass as possible. Well, this one has like 155 melee. It's like all range. So much extra space. Nice to find a replacement for Cane Fear and Gundam at this point. Gundam's okay, but it doesn't have a lot of space. Got those Badoom things, or whatever the hell it's called there, the Bawoo. We can get another 10 in the underground chamber, so we're up to 30. Death Army, I mean, I can technically go grind more of those, but that would be a lot of grinding. Other than that, we don't really have any leads on new mechs. Until we get the Zeta Gundam, whenever that happens. It was... I'm trying to think if there's any other... It was... I'm trying to remember the one in Japan before we entered that optional dungeon. Was there... I think there was an encounter right next to it. Oh, excuse me. else was there? There's the thing in South America. I wonder if we can handle that. There's that G system up here in Greenland here. Maybe that one will give us some data. Assuming it's not like guarded by some like super strong mechs or something. Level 5. What are we up to now? Like level 3 or something? Yeah. A long ways to go before we can open this thing, which means whatever encounter we're about to encounter here is going to absolutely destroy us. Micella? Barrier Marasi? Marasai? Whatever. Ooh. That's great. One of those annoying ones that's just immune to everything. Other than him dying, we're doing almost okay. So I don't have any, like, attached weapons on this Gundam. I mean, I guess I do have one, but... well, you think the head Vulcan would be considered an attached weapon? I guess not. This guy's really annoying. He's not doing any damage, he's just pissing me off. Reviving mechs in this game is especially annoying. Like, you can only revive them with, like, very little hit points. I guess there's an item. You can revive them with, like, 500 hit points, but just the spells that we can cast is, like, 50. And then you're promptly gonna die again unless you... either you're slower... well, yeah, you pretty much have to be slower than the enemy so that they do their attacks, and then you revive them. It's just a really annoying thing. No barrier, you can't shoot. You can only melee. Or something like that. One of them you can melee and one you can't. It's annoying. Figured it's just easier using grenades. Alright, so that place... I didn't want to try any random encounters in the field, but at least in the dungeon itself, I mean, I'm surprised I was able to survive that battle, considering that's like level 5 required to get in there. Obviously, going to the Lost City from this end, the first encounter I had there kind of absolutely massacred me, so... It does feel like the Japan one there, that forest we ran into. That one seemed like it's feasible. Yeah, there's also that thing in South America. I wonder if I can handle that area. It's really this town here. We got like a town, but it's like destroyed. Is there anything else in Japan? No. It's just that forest. Let's go check out South America here. Suikoden 5. You just play Suikoden 4. Or not Suikoden 4, Suikoden Tactics. Yeah, I guess it's coming up soon. The last Suikoden. There's never going to be another Suikoden game after that one. Nope. Not at all. There's no quick way of going from South America from here. Shows like the furthest place from South America. Let's go visit Shiro in Brazil. Coming for you, Shiro. Alright, so what kind of enemies attack us here? Where's that weird mountain place? We come to Amazon. Oh, these things are... yeah, Hyper Gazak we fought before, so... this is probably a level appropriate area, maybe, potentially. Enemies. This is where the game expects us to go first. So whatever dungeon was over here, assuming that was a dungeon. Will probably be like level appropriate, maybe. Blue Gogs. Oh, still easy. It's always scary when you run to a new enemy, but when they die in one hit, it's like, yep. Where's the mountain? It's around here somewhere. There it is. So this is a dungeon. Yep. Where's this mountain? Something isn't right here. We have tons of powerful energy readings. You can't just ignore this. Come on, let's check it out. Mountain. You totally forgot about it. What? You didn't finish? You need to go back. Shoot, but you can't use melee on barrier. love how they use like counter zone because I'll be using melee against dudes who are immune to melee. Put Tristan out of his misery. Oh, finally came out of he's snapped out of it finally. Good XP at least. Still an annoying battle. Par for the course at this point in the game. So many annoying battles. What's this place called? Trial. Maybe we'll run to Kamari here. Good try. These guys are annoying. I don't want to fight them again. Fine. At least one of them wastes their turn casting counter zone. So, we totally need somebody to prevent us from using melee against them when they're immune to melee. If they were like the reverse, where they were like weak to melee and then they cast counter zone to counteract that, that would make more sense, but nope. Just had to short me. Kuro. Remember that place, Nesty Gundam? I did. Against my better judgment. Hey, can we, like, not encounter this group? Because this group sucks. I'm gonna try running away next time. Sure. And Max. It's only 3 this time, and it's not much better than 4. Oh. Fucking hate short, man. This is so annoying. Well, everybody's shorted. Giga Flame. Is that technique or a boost? Powerful overheating shot, range, energy 1 to 5. Gotta come back here with the level 5 key. So I'm also gonna be level 5 key needed. Level 4 key. We get a level 3 key. Got plant. Gonna switch over to melee, but those guys use that stupid counterattack thing, which makes it so I can't use melee anyways. So. Short, man. Well. And we're shorted again. I hate these guys. They just run away. Get lucky there. Super lucky. They always have that one annoying mech in each of these areas that just really piss you off. Throw it in every encounter to really piss you off. Can't go that way. We got this big cave here. Let's see what's over here. See what's in door number 1. Really, we're gonna have to come back here 2 more times once we get level 4 and once we get the level 5 keys. Nope. I guess we're about to find out how hard these hard encounters are in this place. Oh boy. Zakais. Assuming they're melee. So we want anti-beam. That looked like it was didn't look like it was a beam attack, but happy we blocked it. Oops. One to charge there. This was doable. Tough, but doable. Power kit. Gatling fire. Plasma lancer. Smoke. So it's like a easy escape thing. They'll be handy sometimes. Some of these battles. Especially since he's on the fast Gundam too. Case. I'm sure we can get out of here. I mean, the regular encounters can be tough, at least they're doable. just in case I somehow screw myself over. Plus, I guess we have the ability to just, like, warp it out of here. Then we have to walk back to our ship. No, I guess we can use auto drive, so yeah. As long as Tristan doesn't go underneath 3 TP, we should be fine. Oh. Zamel guys. Get more Zamels. Alright, these are definitely chaff. I think. Are they chaff? I think they're chaff. Yeah, that's true. Items they never end up using. Still think a beam attack. Ow. Just restart that battle. Sucks when they use those like powerful attacks in the first turn. It's like, alright, I guess I can't counter that. I don't have freaking 5 energy ready. Best I could do is like guard, and even then I won't have enough energy. Take one of those hits. And you have missile barrage. Yeah, these guys were definitely not gonna be able to handle. Nope. Maybe we need to have like the fields ready to even handle this stuff. And it's absolutely. And then you have combination of like a beam field, which is the one you want to protect against because that does way more damage, and then a chaff field. It's a bad combo. Either way, I think we're gonna have to call it there for tonight, anyways, because it's getting late. Definitely have to do some more exploration. I don't know if there's much else to explore off the beaten path, though. I mean, I guess we can grind in this dungeon for a little bit just to get a little stronger, but we'll do that next time. So next stream will probably be on Wednesday evening. Probably back on, we'll play some more of this thing. In the meantime, though, thanks everybody for stopping on by. Hope you enjoyed some MS Saga. Let's see who's online there we can raid up for tonight. It's online tonight. And we got Hobbies with Jose playing some Final Fantasy X, doing his PS2 Retro Achievement Challenge. So let's raid up Hobbies with Jose and we shall go from there. So have a fantastic start to the week, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.